Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for chapter 4 of the Elusive Samurai. Welcome back once again, guys. It's me, Erwin, with another chapter review for you guys from the Elusive Samurai. You can find this one on Shonen Jump, the app, or on the website. Don't have a link because I'm not sponsored by them, but Lee Cheer reminded me that I have to continue reviewing this one, so I will. I mean, this is actually one of my favorite series that they're releasing right now, so I just... there's so much manga that I'm reviewing at this moment, but yeah, Lee Cheer, here is chapter 4. I will have more chapters coming out in the next few weeks because I am trying to catch up to this one. They're at chapter 9 of time of recording, so you know, if I keep waiting, they'll keep accumulating. So because each Sunday they release a new chapter. But anyways, guys, before I continue, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is a giveaway happening. Go be part of it. I haven't really seen a lot of new people in the past 2-3 days, so if you have already shared it, reshare it. That way more people can join in the giveaway. It is an exclusive anime series giveaway, so it's a special one, guys. Go share it, get more people involved. Okay, chapter 4 of the Elusive Samurai. We kind of are starting our main core story. That's going to be the training of this kid, Tokiyoki, who is the sole survivor of, you know, the fallen empire that we have here in Japan, that has been taken over by one of their commanders, Ashikawa's, you know. So he now, I guess, is in control and is continuing to make changes, I guess you can say that. Tokiyuki has been saved by a group of people led by a priest called Yorishige, and Yorishige is now basically trying to train him. And chapter 4 is really Tokiyoki finding the will to trust Yorishige, because again, he doesn't know who he is. It's a random priest that just saved him. And you know, in one hand, he can trust him in the fact that he saved him, but in the other hand, he doesn't know much about him. He doesn't know if he can actually train him. He doesn't know if he's actually, you know, who he is. So there's a lot of things that he needs to consider. So it doesn't seem too strange if you keep all that in mind, why in the beginning of this chapter, and really most of this chapter, he tries to run away from this group of people, and he continues to want to run away. Now, interesting enough, his ability is to be elusive, is to know how to escape, and how to run away, right? That's basically his main ability. Yet in this chapter, you don't see that. In this chapter, he falls in every ditch and every trap that they plan for him to fall in. And I'm wondering if there is a reasoning behind that, why his elusiveness does not actually work in that shrine. Is Ashikawa really as strong as he says he is? And is this actually him showing him his power of how powerful he can be? I don't know. What I do know is that the holes are just, they're simple ditches that the kids that Ashikawa is taking care of are helping him basically dig up. So they shouldn't be too unobvious, I guess you can say. What's the word? It should be obvious for him, you know, if he really is the samurai or the elusive samurai, or at least the kid that has that's training of escaping. It shouldn't be that hard to find the holes, but somehow he always falls into the trap. Now we get view of Ashikawa's power, it starts to pour, and Tokiyoki decides that that's the best day to escape because they're not going to expect him to run in the rain. Now, obviously, that's not true because at one point he falls in the ditch and Ashikawa is there, and he's like, I know you don't trust my power, so let me show you. Like, it sucks that it's raining, and he's like, well, he can't do much about that, and Ashikawa basically does a world, and the rain stops. And then he calls 10,000 men, and Tokioka can see the whole army of people, and I guess these people are farmers and other people, but Yorishige basically shows him that he is able to control an army, and he's able to control even the weather. Now, we get a little side note that apparently, the Japanese culture believes that there was three deities in history that were both human but also were close to God, or God status, that essentially had very powerful abilities in this world. Yorishige apparently is one of them. So he convinces finally Tokiyoki to stay and train, and that's the end of the chapter. Now, actually, the chapter does end with a joke. While the army leaves, they're all complaining like, "Oh, I could have been farming, blah blah." And Tokiyoki's like, "They're not motivated anymore. Like, what happened?" And Yoshiki's like, "You can only do so much, right?" So that's really the actual ending of the chapter. But that's it. It's not really a filler chapter, but it's a passing chapter. It's a chapter that we get to really show us the character Tokiyoki and Yorishige coming closer to one another, because at this point, character-wise, they're still or at least Tokiyoki is he's very defensive, very up on the guard, doesn't really know if he should trust Yorishige, right? At the end of the day, Yorishige can just be a spy and sell him out, or something, I don't know. So they're coming together, and although it was a passing chapter, it was still an important chapter for their character build-up. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on chapter 5. I'll try to release it this weekend with other chapter reviews as well. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Give some love, comment, like, and share, and see you guys on the next chapter review.